Well, welcome everybody to podcast show Inspired Conversations, and I am Kim Evans, your host. As we are completing February month and also celebrating Black History, I wanted to remind you, if you have not already listened to some of the podcast show for this month's Black History Month, amazing guests, please go back and review them. Welcome. I'm Kim Evans. I'm a beauty professional. I'm also a business and holistic health and wellness coach, and I'm also the owner of Too Gorgeous Integrated Health and Wellness. Welcome. Let me quickly review. If you haven't heard some of the podcasts, we had a beautiful podcast show with Ms. Danielle Morel. She is the CEO of Rich Girl Business, and she talked about how to create a high-value business in life for women entrepreneurs. That was episode 41. Episode 42, we had Mr. Shelley Tatum. Wow, that was amazing. The making of a true entrepreneur. And episode 43 with Mela Ruin with Bexon Design Accessories and Jewelry. A wonderful podcast on how wearing jewelry brings more joy. And we also had Andrew Guyon on an episode of Love. And I am the 45th guest and also the host. Welcome to the show. So today we're going to be talking about tips on how to live your best life and how to be unstoppable. So you guys all know I always love to start my show with a quick prayer. So podcast listeners and viewers, I want to just usher God into this podcast show, and we just want to give and honor God and say thank you, the Holy One, the Omnipotent One, the All-Knowing, and the All-Powerful. Reign and take control of this podcast. And Lord, continue to bless my voice, because without you, I am nothing. And I am hoping that as far as the east, as far as the north, as far as the west, as far as the south, that the words coming from this podcast show would reach, and also the 7 continents, that anyone that's listening and viewers, as they walk away and learn one caveat or maybe one tip, that they can be transformed, they can be uplifted, they can be motivated, or they can be inspired. Thank you, God. So welcome to the 45th show. So let's get right into it. We're going to talk about tips on how to live your best life and how to be unstoppable. And I have something to share with you that is very exciting. So let's get into it. So when we talk about, when I want to share with you today, some tips on how to live your best life. And I was going through some of my notes and I said, okay, I wanted to leave you with, as we end this beautiful month of February, as we spring into March, big vision. We are now completing the second month at the top of the year of 2022. And with that is having big vision. So how your life is structured to serve and to empower other people is pivotal to your vision. And I think that having big vision, that's where it starts. It starts with how you can have more impact and how you can better and greater serve other people. What problem can you solve? What problem do you solve? And for my entrepreneurs, what problem do you solve? So the first thing is having vision. Secondly, staying in relationship with God, because we know that God is all-knowing, all-purposeful, almighty. And when we stay in relationship with God, we stay anchored and we stay focused. So I have to share you that. Number 2. 3, material things come and go, and material things can be replaced. So do not put all your efforts and your times in things that can be replaced. Focus on those things that bring you joy. Focus and invest, and don't worry on those things that can be replaced. So that's very essential. Focus on the internal. Focus on those things that will give you better vision, that will make better impact, but not material things or material gains, because those things can be replaced, right? So it's the irreplaceable things, things that cannot be replaced, are the things that we need to make time for and make room for. When we talk about making time, on that note, is doing more things in our lives that will bring us joy. And this is why I want you to go back and listen to the podcast on Mela Ruin. And she talked about jewelry and how jewelry can actually bring you more joy, and the beauty of it, and the inner beauty radiance that it does for women when they actually wear small pieces of jewelry. So go back and listen to that podcast show. But take the time to laugh. Time is so short. We've just been locked down for 15 months with COVID. Don't you think that you deserve to go out and to laugh and to be amongst laughter and do those things that can make you laugh, to bring you joy? Take the time out to do those things that make you laugh and that can bring you joy. Life is short and is stressed enough. So make it a joy for you. So that's how you can begin to live your best life. Let's move on. Never compromise on your integrity and your self-worth. Know your value. Don't go beyond your principles and your values. Your integrity keeps a person actually in their walk and their supernatural joy. You should always, always never compromise your integrity and know your values. That's very important. And when you do that, it also keeps you in the presence of God. And we know when we're in the presence of God, there lies joy and comfort. So I have to mention that. Big vision. We're talking about big vision. We're at the top of the year. Big vision by knowing your self-worth. Well, how do you find that? By going into deep thought and having meditation, by writing things down, knowing your self-worth. What are your daily declarations? What are your daily aspirations? Define your future as an individual. What type of things that make you happy, that you know, using your gifts and your talents, that you can make a great impact to the world. So this one thing you can do is imagine yourself going into your future. And what does that future look like? Imagine yourself going into the future as an individual, and what does that feel like? So that feeling is what you need to do to attach yourself to that feeling, and then you reverse engineer it. It is amazing meditation when you can just close your eyes and you can think about your future, and that's what your future self look like. And then you turn around and you look at your natural self and you ask your natural self currently, what do you need to do so that you can be that future self? It's very powerful. We can pause right there. Next, know your price, and simply, again, know your self-worth. And by doing that, you know your power. And when you know your power, you're comfortable in your own skin, and you can walk anywhere, in the clouds, in meetings, in anywhere, and feel comfortable when you know your power. And you can only do that when you know your self-worth. You need to declare your vision. You need to discover your vision. And you need to cease without stopping, maintain, and live your best life with your new vision. So let me also share a couple more things, is developing the capacity for you to love yourself and define your vision as an individual. And when you can define your vision as an individual, your self-esteem increases. Your self-esteem increases because now you have a greater purpose. So know your focus, know where you're going, and stay focused. And you will be able to attach yourself with your greater good and a greater vibration of the things that you're trying to attract. And that's the way it works. You have to actually always be in focus with your vision. I know for me at one point, especially going through that COVID, it really caused a lot of depression and anxiety amongst a lot of people. And I know myself as a service provider business, we were closed for a long amount of time. And so with that, it's like, wow, we had to pivot, and you have to really go back into yourself, right? And you have to say, okay, I have to rewrite the vision for my business. I have to rewrite the vision for my life. I had to rewrite the vision for my future. And you can too. It's time to pivot. And on that note, when you really begin to pivot, things change, the universe change, atoms and protons and neutrons, they change, and you come up with some of the most amazing ideas to keep you steadfast on your new purpose. It's really interesting. I have to quickly go back to knowing your value. And when you know your value, you can make so much of a greater impact on others. It's like, wow, because you're doing what you love. And how do you know that gift on what you should be doing? Is the thing that makes you the most frustrated. The things that make you the most frustrated, you got the answer for that. And with that answer, that's the thing that you need to be doing. That's a telltale sign of what your purpose is. We could talk more about that. But I wanted to also leave with you too, before I talk about living an unstoppable life, is to determine the requirements at any level for someone to participate in your life. I think we reach a point in our lives where we really have to look at our value and our self-worth. When you look at Rolls-Royce, I was reading an article on them just the other day. It is a luxury brand. It is a luxury car. And have you ever heard of Rolls-Royce going on sale? Rolls-Royce never goes on sale. As a matter of fact, their price just went up. And as a matter of fact, they just sold, I think, the most cars in 2021 than ever before. And they just said in a current article that I was reading about them that they want to start selling less cars. The volume of the Rolls-Royce is going to go down for 2022, or the production of them. And where is that going to leave if the production goes down? That means that the price is going to go up. That means the perceived value goes up. What is your perceived value within yourself? What's your perceived value? Determine that. With that note, I'm going to leave you with, before I talk about my Unstoppable program, is setting boundaries. So when you're talking about living your best life, it is essential to learn how to set your boundaries. You have to learn how to set life boundaries and business boundaries, and allow yourself to only be surrounded by people who are loyal. So those are my simple tips on how to live your best life and now to be unstoppable. I am excited to share with you my new Unstoppable Business to Profits program. It is an online program. It's for lady bosses. It's for women who want to grow their business past 6 figures. So my Business Profits program is a holistic approach to business marketing and wellness. So this program is a 12-month program. We meet twice a month, and we have lives every other Monday. We kick it off actually this Monday. It is a rolling open course, so you could come in at any time. And we start the last week in February, and we go for 12 months. And I'll tell you a little bit about the modules. But before I do that, this system is going to be totally awesome because it will help you to build a successful business brand with clarity. You can free up more time so that you can live the life that you want to live. It helps you to have impact of sales. It helps you to build more opulent wealth building, increase profits, to build a healthier business, and to help you to be more healthy and fit. It also will help you to attract new, happy, and buying clients, gain more joy while feeling less overwhelmed. You feel less stressful in your business, and your business can be more profitable. So I wanted to create a program to help women entrepreneurs to get to the quickest path to cash without overwhelm, and learning the systems that have been very successful in helping me build my business brand, Too Gorgeous. So let's take a look at the modules. I'm so excited to share with you these modules. And this sounds something to you, or if this speaks to you, please, let's have a conversation if you would like further information. And if you would like to look at the curriculum, I'm going to leave the link below. So the curriculum is like this: to welcome to be unstoppable. So the first module, we talk about mindset, 5 steps to creating a successful mindset attraction. So in order to really move your business forward, you have to have a reset of the mindset, break those patterns that no longer serve you and limited beliefs, and you have to replace those with beliefs that will serve you and to help to grow your business further. So we talk about mindset. The next module, we get into high ticket offers. What are some of those offers that can get you to that next path to cash? Your signature offers, I help you to design that. The third module, we talk about landing pages, 5 steps to creating successful landing pages and brand websites. Fourth module, we talk about social media presence, how to build your social media presence and business brand. We leverage 5 steps on building a new business relationships, JV partners, affiliates, and how you can quickly grow your business. Module 5 is email marketing. And we all know that the money is in your email list, and how you grow your business is pivotal in how you grow your email list. I've been in business for 25 years as a spa owner. And when I first started in 1996, email was just kind of getting popular. I knew that I had to stay right in front of my client. And the connection that helped me to stay in front of my client was my email list. And I created these things called e-zines over and over and over again. And every month I would send out these e-zines sharing tips and tricks and hacks on skincare, on beauty care, on makeup, and also my monthly promotions. And this is really what's made Too Gorgeous successful. So we all know that money is in the list. So we talk about email marketing and how essential it is in growing any business. Module 6, live is lit. As we know with the social media, is that in order to gain recognition and also to grow your business brand, you need to go live. So in this module, I give you some simple tips on to make you to feel more comfortable and how to help you to actually have a live presence, because live rocks, as you see me speaking here today. Module 7, self-care management. So we talk about self-care. And women, we do know that is something that we lack. We take care of everybody on earth and in our family and in our businesses, but we don't take care of ourselves. And heart disease is still within the number 3 chronic diseases that actually kill women. So let's change this. Let's change it. Module 7, self-care management. Module 8 is health and nutrition. Nutrition and diet for the lady boss that's growing their business past 6 figures or more. So we talk about that, and I help you to understand on how you can cultivate a diet that works for you, a diet that works for your lifestyle. So module 9, rock your femininity. Rock your feminine inner beauty radiance with confidence so that you can look flawless and unstoppable in any business situation and any time you go in front of the camera. Module 10, we talk about sexy paydays and how to create digital real estate. And that might mean ebooks and webinars and checklists and other products and services that you can market your brand. And I added an additional module, and that is managing your stress, because we know that stress kills. So welcome to the Unstoppable Business to Profits online system with Kim Evans. And I am so excited to share the system with you. So I would hope, click the link below and learn more information. You can really see the modules in depth below. So it's 10 live modules with me, 2 bi-monthly phone calls for 12 months. You get 1 private virtual coaching session with me. You have my Facebook group community, checklist, access to online portal. So all the courses is in my Teachable online portal. I'm so excited. Instant replays and videos, actually, to everything that we do, also in there. So you're going to have a better understanding on how to really quickly grow and structure your business. You have a clear understanding on how to use the business systems, because oftentimes when you grow in your business, it's a little confusing on which systems actually will work for you. So I actually go over many of them that are very successful and very easy to use. So kick the fear, do it anyway, and live your life and be unstoppable. So this is Kim Evans, and I wanted to share that with you. Any tips and hacks that's very successful when it comes to business brand marketing? I've been doing it for 25 years. It's like my forte now. So thank you for watching the podcast show. I wanted to make this very sweet as we close out Black History Month. And again, thank you for watching, and go back and watch the podcast show that we had, our shows, 5 shows that we had for Black History Month. And look out for March. March is going to be out of this world. And click the link below. So if you really, if you need to know how to watch some of our shows or all our shows that we've had so far, you just go to kimmevans.com/podcast. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to Inspired Conversations. This is Kim Evans, your host. Bye for now.